offense, and then get the rest of that back. Coach?
Well, my hat is off to Louisiana Lafayette. They're the #1 team in the conference, and congratulations to them and the way they performed when they needed to in this game. They have won 8 straight games for a reason, and I wish them the best of luck. As far as our team goes, I thought our kids battled their tails off. Unfortunately, you can't turn the ball over twice in the red zone in the first half. But even with that, we battled ourselves, put ourselves in position to win a game, and just weren't able to do it. You know, what we've got to always overcome things, and sometimes it's ourselves that we have to overcome. And when we figure that out, we'll start winning games. But I'm very proud of my young men, our young men. I think that they're getting better and better, and they're competing, and they believe in what they're doing, and they are not a for football team, and that's my true feeling. I'm very proud of the way they represent Georgia State University and compete, and they are in the process of getting better and better every game, and it's just not resulting in wins right now, but it will, and just the caliber of young men that we've got out there fighting, I'm thrilled with. So we'll just keep coaching. I thought our offensive staff and defensive staff and special teams called a great game. I thought that we had opportunities, and again, I thought we saw a lot of really good things from our team. We just unable to get the win, and that's the most disappointing thing I feel is for them, our young men. Because they deserve it, but now we've got to learn to go and do it for 60 minutes. So we're just worried right now about being 1-0 next week, and we want to do a great job. What I talked to them about is making sure that they win tonight. And that means taking care of each other, taking care of themselves, making great choices, and getting ready for a great Sunday and go from there.
Talk about the first 4th down for the 3, the 4th section. The decision to go for it there, and why Tyler Wade, especially running back there?
Well, it wasn't the first 4th down. The first 4th down came in the first half when we went for it on 4th down and 3, going into right before the half for 24 seconds and do a touchdown pass. It was the second one. He had him in the game. We didn't have time to sub. He weighs 212 pounds. It was a run pass check. They gave us the run look rather than the pass. We always go to the line of scrimmage with more than one play. So if they come in one look, we're going to pass it. The other look, we're going to run it. We ran it. He was 212 pound back, and he fought, and he did get it. So that's what it was.
Most of the pass play came through passing blocks. Was the defensive uniform just to try to just cover up the run, stop the run at all costs, and see if we could beat Jones?
No, I mean, everything we do, first thing we're going to do is try to stop the run. I mean, that's smart coaching. That's stop the run. We also, within the scheme, have it set for them to stop the pass. So we got beat a couple times. I mean, one was a freshman that got beat. This guy ran right by him. And then the other time, they threw the ball deep. It was they beat us in coverage. I mean, it wasn't the fact that we were stopping the run at all costs and putting them on an island. It was just they taught us. They won that down.
Talk about the different ways on these dollars.
We find every which way we can to give him the ball. The only thing left is to snap it directly to him. I mean, oh yeah. So, I mean, he's an asset. I mean, he is a very explosive player that will be either drafted or signed with the NFL football team. So we're trying to do all we can to get him the football. And our guys, stay up late at night drawing up stuff that will work to get him the ball and help the offense. So.
I'm sorry, that was the third 4th. The second 4th down was coverage. Is that his call, or is that something else?
No, that's something I told him to do before he went out there.
Was it based on something that count that he could read?
Yeah. If they gave the right look, I told him to take off.
It looks faster than
I just wish he wouldn't lower his shoulder, try to run him over, just get the first down and get out of bounds. His leg is crucial for us.
Questions for Coach?
Can you look at that covered up, Tony, that they call it miscarriage?
They said he was.
Not criticizing the official. But this is
Oh, I'm not going to criticize it. He's the slot receiver, so one guy has to be on, one guy has to be off, and they said he was too close to being on the line of scrimmage. So he said, well, since they told me, the explanation I got was that they couldn't tell whether or not he was on or he was off some color. I'm not criticizing the officials.
Coach, as you said in your opening remarks, hats off to them, number one team in the conference. Yet your team looked fairly evenly matched on that field for most of that game.
I'll take my team anytime.
How do you convey the message that, you had them in passing yards, you had them in first downs? When you look at the stats, it was like pretty much a toe-to-toe game. They come up short, but to take that into your next game, that this team appears capable of getting that W, they just have come short.
And we're building, and I told them after the game, I talked for actually a long time, just talking to them about how proud I am, and I think that they're a really good football team. I think that people are going to think I'm crazy because we're old whatever we are, but I don't feel that, and those kids don't feel that, and they take a lot of pride in working, come to our practice, and it's like they're 10-0, and that says a lot about those young men. And I just talked to them about we've got to quit hurting ourselves because we've proven that we can play toe-to-toe with anybody. Okay? We can play toe-to-toe with anybody in this conference. But what happens is we make critical errors in critical situations when we've just got the momentum and then there's an error that someone didn't set an edge or build a gap and build long run that leads to a touchdown, or we miss a receiver or something happens and or in the first half we turned it over twice in the red zone. So it's just the critical errors in situations that hurt, and that's what's keeping us from getting the W on the field. But they're getting W's with me every day.
Obviously, you criticize the officials, right? Did one of the thoughts after the call before we call it a little frustrating.
Yes. I just actually pulled a Tyler Williams. That's how you answer the question. I mean, I'm not trying to be that kind of coach that won't answer your question. It doesn't do me any good. If you ever know how I am, I don't hold things inside, so I have to let it out at that moment. So I said my piece, and I'm fine. So I move on, and move on to the next thing, and let's go. Thank you. This is to honor the military today, and that's what it was, and I appreciate Matt Newhouse for giving me that.
Anything else, Coach?
Thank you.